Hello, y'all. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am Nobodium, and today, for our little dinner segment, I have noodles with a random sauce that I made with leftover sauces, with some seasonings. You know, if you want to try, here's a bite for you, nice steaming hot, right off the stove. And the bev today is some water. I really don't know what to talk about today. I never know what to talk about during these videos, but this is actually pretty good. It's legit, kind of like a ranch with some chipotle, any sauce, and maybe a little bit of, I think I added some marinara. I actually don't hate this. Oh my god, it's actually really good. It's either I'm really hungry or really good. It's one of the two. I did have a topic I want to talk about. Is people always say niche down, niche down, niche down. You need to niche down. But I get bored of things so quick. So like I tend to like not really want to niche down. And obviously I love gaming, and that's primarily what my channel is about. But within like the last month, I've got this. I have multiple different not gaming, but like website stuff. Like I've done, these websites are useless. These random quizzes that I did at one time. But yeah, there's multiple things that I want to do, but I can't just yet. I also did that really shitty skit, which yes, I am still talking about. I hope the camera looks good. I have y'all backwards, so I don't know what my camera quality even looks like currently. But yeah, maybe it's real close, maybe it's far away. Let me center it. Woo. But yeah, here recently, I'm getting bored with what I'm currently doing. Like, I can get myself into the mood. Like, if I just like push myself into the video, I finish it out, which maybe is a bad sign, but I promise myself I won't be stopping this. And so, I won't be stopping. But my mood changes towards doing things so quickly. It's like a switch. But I don't hate it. I thoroughly enjoy doing YouTube. Especially when I do something and I'm just like really proud of it. Like that video from yesterday. Where it was the eerily scary quizzes. I really enjoyed that. I spent like 2-3 hours on it, which may be a lot more time than it looks like. A lot less time, more time than it looks like. But every now and again, I'm like, I want to do something a little bit different. Which, at the same time, it feels like I'm doing something wrong on YouTube. Because like, everyone's like, you need to niche down. You need to niche down. But like, I find myself wanting to do far more. I want like 5,000 videos, and I can look back and be like, holy shit. I did a real life series. I did vlogs. I did things that kind of most people don't do anymore. And I'm not saying people don't do them anymore, because like YouTube is different, but YouTube is different. But I continue on with this channel because I've seen so much YouTube And I'm like, I wish I could do all that, and I do it. I thoroughly enjoy it. Hey, sushi. I think I sushi. But yeah, I continue on. Some days are boring, but also some days feel like I'm dragging on. Especially now. I have no clue why, but that's just how I feel. Like, when I first was doing YouTube a few months back, every day felt like it was going by so quick, but it's kind of like it's how life is. New things are gonna start feeling normal. Which I've probably yapped about multiple times on this channel already. How life just feels like it slowly wings down no matter what I do. And I wish I could be on the high 24/7, but I can't. And so I kind of sit back and watch it happen, while also being involved in my life. Back in the day, I say back in the day, but like a couple years ago, my dad kind of asked me a question like, why do you not involve yourself in your own life? It's easier to sit back. I like try to explain it to him like I wish I could be like a side character within my own life. I wish I could sit back and just kind of watch my life through someone else's lenses while also just standing back. But now, I kind of wish the opposite, because I really do enjoy doing my life. Even though it feels like I do sit back and watch someone else's life on a standstill, and I overcompensate for everything I do. Especially because, to me, life is kind of not boring, but in a sense, like, I understand too much about each side. Even when it is extremely bad, my brain kind of works its way to being this not bystander, but like I can view both sides even when I don't want to. Like, I hate Republicans, but I understand Republicans to the point that I don't get anger for them. Especially because the current state of our country and the way I grew up, I myself would rather be Democratic, even though I understand the goals of Republican. Maybe that's just a sign of like emotional maturity or something, because I've always felt out of tap with my emotions to the point that I just kind of can be like, it doesn't really affect me. And people are like, it should affect you. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to hold grudges or anything like that. And that's why I've always been a political bystander, even though my point of view kind of leans toward liberal. In a sense. I will be right back. Oh yeah, more food for this fat ass. You know, when I see it, you wanna eat it more. I love food. Food is my game. I don't wanna eat it more. Laziness is my play. But yeah, things kind of. That's just how I've always been wrong. I can't hold grudges, I can't do any of that good jazz, in a sense, because, I don't know, maybe it's just like back in my childhood, even then I never did that. I hope that's understandable on the phone. But yeah, as a kid, I never even did that. Like, there was my friend, he's still my friend to this day. I only had one friend then too, but now I've kind of like branched out a little bit. Just a little bit. Because, I don't view people as friends or not friends. I just view everyone as the same or you're a stranger. It may be bad, but it's just how I feel, truthfully. But like, back to it. My friend acted different toward me whenever he was with people. And there was a time he put chemicals in my hair with that friend of his, which most people will probably just be kind of not brushed it off, but my brain brushes it off too quick. But because I cling on to everyone who comes in my life, even when I shouldn't. But I cut him off for a little while, like maybe a month or two. I didn't go to his house, didn't do anything until one day he left me a note saying, "Would you come to my house, yes or no?" And I didn't break down. It was more, he reached out to me. I didn't have to reach out to him, so I gave him an extra shot, and I would still give him a shot. And I did. I went back to his place. He was, I'm not saying he changed, but he didn't have to change. Most people don't reach out in my life, so I kind of, that was enough for me, even though it was kind of the bare minimum. I tend to get ran over a lot more than I let to be on. I view things as manipulative, or they're not manipulative in my head. Like, I was at work, and someone's like, "Why didn't you ask someone for a ride?" They would have probably said yes, and I'm just like, because, I don't know, I don't like to. And they were like, "Ask this person." They definitely would have said yes, because they got a thing to upheld, and I'm just like, that's manipulative. And they were laughing. No hate to them. No. I enjoy conversating with them. I was just, my point of view, my brain was taking on. But maybe everyone does that. I sure the heck feel like I was manipulative to my best friend still. I knew he would play games with me, so I would text him. And that to me just feels manipulative on its own. Maybe being manipulative to me is a lot different than others. But yeah, that was a rant I did not think I would go on. Boy, yeah. Let's go back to the main thought. Would it be okay if I branch out my niche from base being game? I'm still gaming. There's no stopping that. But I like branch off and do a bunch of things rather than just being one thing like everyone else. Like everyone who makes another channel. But I want this place to be my place. I'm saying that like nearly, I want to say 5 months. Wow. Almost half a year. And I've completed so many games. I probably like doubled or quadrupled my games that I've ever completed. Not my play games. I play too many games to not complete them. But it's been a journey. I feel more talkative, more expressive, more artistic in a way, even though it is shit artistically. I never thought I would do anything too big like this. Especially because it wasn't possible until I actually put the effort into the possibility of it all. Which everyone should do. Do not give up on yourself. If you do, let me be the power that drives you. because everything's based on willpower. I remember that quote that I made up. It literally doesn't have any meaning, but it still has a large weight upon me. God's design may not be real, but the human will to push on through the person that you once were to be a new person is real. Which isn't the quote. Let me be straight up. That's not the quote that I made up, but it's pretty much it. If I couldn't go get the book, I would, but I don't want to walk away from the table right now. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it got easier the second I started doing different things, not just gaming. Which is weird, because normally I complain when I do multiple things and I like to stick to one, but I get to speak my mind, crack a joke or two, play games. Honestly, all this is kind of nice. Because even when I'm not working, it's filled up with different things. If I could do blogs, I would, but I don't drive. I'm kind of stupid on that one. Even I knows that. But, yeah. Life is a bit weird and everything. But yeah, to new endeavors, to new things. I'm probably gonna niche up and not niche down, because I feel that's how you burn yourself out, is if you niche down. So I'm gonna branch out and keep going with the way I'm doing. But I hope you have a fantastic day, and if you like this video, bomb that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to tune in the next one.